Welcome to Boxing Diary. Please subscribe to our channel for latest boxing updates with quality boxing videos. Be a true boxing fan by hitting the subscription button now. Thank you.
Are characters that we don't supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, the people, look at you instead of judging you off your character or your country. They judge you off your actions. You know what I'm saying?
Deontay, the WBC was considering creating a new division, super heavyweight. If it happens, are you considering?
I don't agree with
the man right there.
Good
looking.
That's the man. We haven't handled it in just these regular divisions. Why we gonna create another a division for us? What did this super heavyweight division starts at?
That's 230.
230. And you see some of these guys already big though, so it's gonna be like sumo division or something like that. Well, hey man, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna last. It's already already enough complications with the heavyweight division. Why would you start another division? But that's hey, that's why I'm not in charge. Maybe they got a plan.
Hey Walter, you ever met Anthony? You ever met him? And did he say anything to you?
When I went to the fight in England, that's the time when I met him. He highly respect me. I think Josh will look up to me a lot, you know what I mean? Because I am the champion that he want to be. I have confidence. I tell you what I'm going to do. Most things comes to pass if people listen to me. All they got to do is listen and follow me. And I think for that reason, I have, in this sport, you got to have confidence. You got to say you the meanest and you the baddest. It's not cocky. It's being confident because we risk our lives in there. And if any man get in that ring and feel the way I feel about them, well, because every punch I'm trying to send you to the hospital, maybe even end your life. I can't help it. It's the bronze bomber. But on the outside of the ring, I'm Deontay Wilder. Thank God I can switch between the two. Because the bronze bomber in this world.
What do you think about Eddie Hearn giving you those pushing off about
Man, Eddie Hearn's a promoter. Eddie Hearn's a promoter. It's just like other people. When you're a promoter and you don't have to get in the ring, you can say whatever you want to say. Because you don't have to feel the pain. But the only thing they can do, it can hurt, it can harm your fighter. He said he can get me out in 3, but Joshua saying he want to take me in 2020. That don't sound like a confident heavyweight champion. Joshua said he want to put himself in a better position to beat Deontay Wilder. When many people say, oh, he had 4 bronze, I ain't fought nobody. Hey, y'all do the math. The proof is in the pudding.
In the Leslie champ, you supposed to have 2 fights that fell through against Povetkin.
3.
It's not your fault. 3.
I had 3. I had 2 big ones, and the last one.
You must be hungry right now to get somebody in the ring. Like I could not imagine, right? Is that how you feel?
Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's dangerous to fuck with a hungry lion. You know what I'm saying? He already the king, but when you starve him, it's a mess. And a lot of people think that I done went crazy right now, talk weird now, but I'm just at a different place in my life. I'm at peace in my life. So with my trials and tribulations, it's easier to go through certain things, like I said before. But I have, Lord, y'all better pray for Severn right now, because come November the 4th, I will finish the job that I already started. I promise you that. And y'all know when I speak, I mean what I say.
Hey Walter, what you think about? What you think about Charlo stopping Lubin? Your reaction?
Man, that was surprising. You know what I mean? I had Lubin. I chose Lubin. I'm gonna just admit that now, because I always reflect. When I see Charlo, he ain't like his older. He ain't like the other brother. The other brother, he's confident, so much confident. Always remind me of me at the smaller weight. That's why I like. That's why I like his brother. He's confident. But I always look back on what is Jamil. I always look back on the Julian Jackson fight when he lost his confidence in that fight. And Julian, the only reason Julian got caught, he did that crazy shit, turned around and got caught. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what if that would have happened? Jamal would have lost. But the thing about it, you pick yourself back up, you brush yourself off, and you go in there and get a fight. You put on a performance like this. It was all of a sudden, this is boxing. That's why we never know who's gonna win. That's why people pick this person or pick that person. You always go with your feelings or your gut feeling what you want. But at the end of the day, we all want great fights. And sometimes you have a surprise that sneak up like that, and that was a surprise. I think Lubin, what's the
Erickson Lubin?
Yeah, I think it's gonna humble him down a little bit. Yeah. There's a lot of talking. And the way he got knocked out and what he did out there, I see a lot of memes gonna be done, and it's gonna humble him down a little bit. But I think it's not over for him. I think he's gonna come back because he's a great fighter. It just, when you fight for a world title, man, it takes another. You go down a whole another level. Oh man. even the atmosphere inside the ring is different.
To piggyback off that, you talk a lot about, the talking that was going on, and there's somebody in the building that had a lot to say to you tonight, and that's Big Baby Miller, and he's been talking to you a lot. Anything you want to say to him?
Nothing. When we met up, we meet up like bosses. We handle the situation like bosses. You know what I'm saying? And most things we're doing in the silence, not amongst the people, so we get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because we could have easily acted out in front of people for what? Like I told him, keep talking your shit. Keep talking. As another black man put to another black man, I'm not gonna put no harm on you while these people's around. But in the ring, it may be a different thing. So I want him to keep talking. I want him to keep boosting. I want him to keep sounding like he's confident. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's too much black on black crime as it is now. And people, when you see people like that, you see one person talking crazy and the other one in the building, and they come together, people automatically look for chaos and controversy. But not me. I'm a graceful champion. I'm a giving champion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about nothing because when it get in the ring, I'm a different person. I'm not Deontay then. I'm the bronze.
Is that one of your best strengths? Is your poise? Not just meet people outside the ring, but inside the ring. Just keep it.
Yeah, most of I'm confident what I'm gonna do. I'm confident what I'm gonna do. I believe in what I say, or I once said. I speak it, I believe it, and I receive it.
Now, one thing about Charlo tonight, Jamel, he spars with Errol Spence Jr. in the same gym, so it gets really sharp. Now, you sparred a lot of great heavyweights too in your career.
What's up? I've been to a lot of champ camps, to be able to build my experience, my skill set, because a lot of people, they make excuses or whatever. They always do the windmill Wilder, whatever, all that stuff. All that's good and dandy when you're talking about just bullshitting around. But when it comes to facts and reality, and when you get up in that ring,
it's a whole different story.
What you talking about?
Right.
Because I can box my ass off, trust me. But certain things I know these fighters won't be able to do with me. I can get away with a lot of things, so why not play around a little bit? If I'm gonna put my life on the line, guarantee I'm gonna have fun doing it. You feel me? Because the only thing these fighters got a chance is catching lightning in the bottle, and that's really, impossible to happen. So that's the only chance they gotta beat me. They know that. They know my presence, they know my aura, they know my energy. And when I speak, I don't speak just to be pleased. I don't speak just to hear myself talk. It's kind of exhausting to speak. But I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And any heavyweight want to doubt me and think I'm lying and kidding, stop selling drugs.